Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember? So you don't have to. It's time to play Which Celebrities' Movies Have I Surprisingly Not Made Fun of Yet? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Martin Lawrence is one of those people I just never got into. I guess he was okay in the Bad Boys movies, but I never was a Martin guy. What little I saw of him in other films never interested me much. And of course, his crowning achievement of, okay, I guess we're doing this, Big Mama's House. Yes, the age-old tradition of men dressing up in drag for comedy is nothing new, but particularly black men dressing up in drag started exploding in the 90s and carried through the 2000s. Why black men specifically? I don't really know. But it raked in the money and Martin's career wasn't exactly in the best state at the time. Yeah, I run into traffic in yellow cars too when I'm dehydrated. That's some good dehydration. So he said, why not? I mean, hell, he already had some experience prior. And not only did audiences laugh, but Lawrence laughed all the way to the bank. With Big Mama's House being a Big Mama hit in 2000 and even spawning 2 sequels. Well, this was a Disney property, they'd be working on the live-action remake even as we speak. Wait a minute. That's already live action? Well, it's 25 years later. We can't forget this nightmare fuel no matter how hard we try. So we might as well look it over. Let's take a look at the film I'm sure more dehydration was the cause of. Let's take a look at Big Mama's House. The credits roll as we open in a dogfighting ring where an FBI agent named John, played by Paul Giamatti, gets captured and is thrown in the ring. And I don't know if it's the shoddy camera work or choppy editing, but I know the makeup effects are not good in this movie, yet somehow this legit fooled me. How would you like to be the Asian guy acting across from that? He looks like Leatherface in Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Y'all ain't never heard of Seoul, Korea?
Okay, I have to compute whether that's subtly stupid or stupidly subtle. This is Malcolm Turner, played by Martin Lawrence, who's saved by other FBI agents who burst in. Back at the station, they see a convict named Lester, played by Terrence Howard, has escaped from prison. His girlfriend Sherry, played by Nia Long, was suspected of helping him in the past.
The money was never recovered.
So she gives him access to the vault, cries on his stand, walks away with $2 million large.
Exactly, but we never proved it.
So, not exactly. Classic LAPD there.
Sherry's got a long-lost grandmother, and I've got something special planned for you, too.
We assume hijinks will be involved. We get the film's official seal of quality. The editor who did good work and as a director said, never again. As they stake out across the street from the real Big Mama.
Lord, I done told Sadie about this dog. Barbecue some hot dog.
You sure that's the real Big Mama? She's got essence of melting clump on her, too. So I will say the cast isn't that bad. There's good people in this, like obviously Giamatti and Howard, but also Anthony Anderson, Octavia Spencer, Cedric the Entertainer. These are good actors. And so far, nobody seems to be sleepwalking through it. Hell, even Lawrence is playing it pretty straight and doing an okay job at it. So far, the weirdest actor is the house they're in. What the hell is the door doing on the second floor leading to the roof?
This may be the only chance we have while she's out of the house to set the surveillance.
While her and some friends welcome them to the neighborhood, Turner sneaks inside her house. But of course, she wants to head back while he's snooping around.
Come on, where's all this great Southern hospitality I've heard so much about, Hattie Mae, if I can call you that?
Did you forget to return Deborah Wilson's Oprah fatsuit to Mad TV? Let's shoot those jokes even Norbit was embarrassed to put in its film. If only Buster Keaton thought to himself, you know what this iconic side of a house falling scene needs? Fat old lady shitting.
Oh, happy day.
He manages to get out as it looks like he set up a hidden camera, but they sneak in later to tap her phones as well. While doing so, they hear Sherry call, so Turner picks up and pretends to be Big Mama. And because everyone in this movie has brain cancer, she falls for it.
Praise the Lord, it's my baby Sherry.
And like that, a young writer named Jeremy Seville said, well, if a black man can pull it off.
Your place is the only place that's ever really felt like home for me.
She says she's coming home, but seeing how Big Mama is out of town, Lon Chaney here says he can not only play the part, but also do his own makeup. Okay, hold on. He's not only doing what usually requires a team of experts to do, but he just happened to find everything he needed close by. Are you expecting me to believe this is all just makeshift? Oh, never mind, I believe it.
Lord, 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 Lord.
You look like the drag scene from Good Burger was left in the oven too long.
Damn, you fine. I'm Sherry.
This creates an interesting problem, too. He starts saying the wrong things and doing the wrong things, flirting and hitting on her. But nothing about the character indicates he would do that. Surprisingly, as much as I said Lawrence does play it straight early on, he might play it too straight. No part of me is like, oh, I can't wait for this crazy guy to play an old lady, because nothing about him stands out. He doesn't like farts. That's about all I know about him.
Mama, that's Trent, my son. You haven't seen him since he was a baby.
Sherry also has a son named Trent, who even he looks like. I'm too good for this movie, and I was in Snow Dogs.
Oh, y'all hungry?
Actually, we are. We're pretty hungry.
We're also lightheaded from that nuclear plant meltdown we drove through. Maybe that's why we're falling for this.
Yeah, you like these? One for me? Well, I'm probably not gonna eat them, but you can have mine, all right, Sherry?
Oh, that's so... This guy, maybe? I don't know, again, it'd be nice if we knew something about him before this all happened. His face starts peeling, so he uses duct tape to cover it up, and is surprised Sherry asks about it.
Big Mama, is that duct tape on your face?
It's a beauty secret.
Really?
You never use duct tape to get rid of them unsightly hairs?
I wish it was used when this movie was being pitched. They're made a Boston market dinner while John continues to work on the body cast. God, I wish that was the picture used when he was nominated for the Holdovers. When it looks like Big Mama's boyfriend named Ben stops by.
Wait a minute. You look different. Different?
You look like Lizzo got turned inside out and spray painted with ugly.
You're getting younger every day.
What have you been drinking? The mutagen that created the Ninja Turtles?
Say goodnight to Mr. Raleigh.
Let's play Count the Awkward Silences, because no doubt people will be laughing so much through them.
This ain't no damn prom. I will not be treated like street poontang. You don't come up in a woman's house and leave with your shaboink boink. Ben, if you want to get with me...
Not only have I been to funerals funnier than this, but somehow it felt like there was less dying. I love not getting any.
Who was it?
It's a refill on the kid's allergy prescription. As far as I can tell, she's done nothing.
Okay, Giamatti is way too comfortable in... Black arm face? Did you just make that a thing? Lester breaks into a doctor's office knowing Sherry's son has a prescription. Jesus, Big Mama's house! Talk about a cost-effective yet still disturbing death scene. As you can just tell, somebody was like, hey, how do we get a wacky birth scene in this?
It's time Rita's gonna have a baby, and you got to deliver it.
Excuse me?
Well, you're the midwife, aren't you?
Yeah, seeing how she treats dogs, this totally seems like something she would do.
Let's close this, okay? You don't want your business waving all in the air.
And seeing how that's Tachina Arnold, I expect this birth to end with...
Everybody hates Chris.
Her brother named Nolan arrives, played by Anthony Anderson, who doesn't make things any better.
What they need Crisco for?
What the hell are you doing? I think you should sterilize that. Is that sterilized?
Oh, yeah, I use WD-40 and some easy awful.
This baby's gonna die! Somehow, even with them around, she manages to give birth to a 3-month-old, and Sherry says, what else? Big Mama did a great job.
You know, if it was a boy, they could have named it like Raekwon or Trevon.
Is she growing eyebrows under her eyes too? Did anybody look through a camera while making this? The next morning, he finds his mask is peeling off. Do you really think it matters? You can tell these people he's Spider-Man and they believe it. And of course, he has to run around the house without getting noticed. Sherry finds him though, and he says he's the electrician.
Big Mama asked me to come by. I'm an electrician.
Hey, I buy them more than he's an FBI agent. He says he's Big Mama's handyman, and let's see, we worked in dog fighting and childbirth. What other random scenarios can we throw in for no reason?
Trent knows karate.
Yeah, sure.
Hey!
Hey, if it means I could see Martin Lawrence get the shit beat out of him, maybe it's not so bad.
See you later, Trent.
Bye.
So that scene basically goes nowhere, but don't worry. When Big Mama goes shopping with Sherry, her friends steal her away so we can get another karate scene.
You got to be prepared for this.
That's what I wish I did to the producers of Kangaroo Jack. Big Mama says he's being too hard on them and volunteers to fight next.
Can I have a go?
Take that, teacher we're paying money to for classes. Why do we keep coming here if we don't like it? The wig falls falls off, which inspires all the other old ladies to take their wigs off. Yeah, okay, that's a little funny. But it looks like Trenton was kicked off the basketball court, and yeah, they worked in childbirth and 2 karate scenes. You know a basketball moment isn't far behind.
Well, y'all better get ready to sit down, because you ain't gonna last long once we get up here.
You look like Michael Jordan ate the cast of Space Jam. Of course, Big Mama whoops him in a scene that's not funny, but I'm sure will look great in a trailer.
Grandma knows she got game.
I was wrong, looks pretty bad there too. And he almost does FBI work questioning Sherry, but, you know, boobies.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
Can we pretend he fell on the off button for the movie?
Oh.
Hey, it worked! Later, Turner shows up to say hi to Sherry, and they end up going fishing. Hey, anything to get away from actual investigation work.
Look at your phone!
I'm beginning to think doing a less offensive Asian impression than John Leguizamo is the only thing this guy is good at.
Something about your eyes. I don't know, they're really familiar.
Oh, yeah, you can look into his eyes and get suspicious, but a man imitating your grandma for a week gets nothing. You're making Selena Gomez and Amelia Perez look plausible.
I can't catch anything.
Keep trying, sweetie.
That's because lightning bugs don't fly around during the day. Now leave those Photoshop lens flares alone.
Sometimes, when you want to catch something, you just gotta slow down. Be patient.
Yes, clearly, this looks like a movie that knows a lot about slowing down and being patient. Okay, the wig moment and Anthony Anderson's entrance here are the only 2 funny scenes so far.
Okay, everybody freeze! God damn, you freeze! Oh, damn, y'all done cut Big Mom up into little pieces!
That got a laugh out of me. It's like a bad omen, a funny scene in a Big Mama's House movie. They reveal what's going on, but also lie to him, saying if he helps out, they'll let him be a member.
Probably you get the F, but you won't get the BI until some years come.
Right, because there's some work involved with that.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay, did you just squeeze all the funny into this 1 minute? How about stretching it out? It's what comedies are supposed to do. Turner's new mask gets the proper introduction it deserves. This was originally a Blumhouse movie. As Sherry does what any logical grown woman would do during a thunderstorm. Somebody's gonna be Norman Bates by the end of this.
Used to storm like this. And you would wrap your arms around me.
Oh, you mean like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now it's getting scary.
What's that?
Oh, that's just my flashlight.
Close, you're off by 1 vowel. And in case you had any doubts, this film is basically acknowledging it's a horror flick.
Is there another flashlight under there?
Because we're continuing our black comedy checklist, you know a church has to be in this. As Reverend the Entertainer lets Big Mama speak because, apparently, she's the most influential person in town. Yeah, this lady. In fact, if everybody's so familiar with her, how come nobody knows she left town for a week?
If we want to be protected, hear me now. I've lusted in my heart, in my living room.
Why couldn't this be a church that says the devil has many disguises? Because man, would they see through this one and go Kingsman on his ass. They sing Oh Happy Day because the movie needs more shots for the trailer, but Big Mama thinks someone's in the house.
Freeze!
No, that was in the director's cut.
Let's eat.
I do enjoy how everyone's like, she carries a gun, whatever. Sherry's money is finally discovered though, but she swears Lester hid it in there without her even knowing.
You're telling the truth.
Big Mama, I should have said something.
Oh, Sherry.
On any other day, that might seem strange. Yeah, even Sherry isn't that uncomfortable with it.
Big Mama, what are you doing?
You usually tongue me after we spoon. This family's messed up. Good God, I hope that's your leg. To make things even worse, the real Big Mama returns home.
What the hell's wrong with this dog?
Hey, how about I hop in there and we go for a spin, huh?
This cab driver only has 1 line, but man, does he deliver it great.
If I give you $20, would you step outside and kick his ass for me?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
That's just not the first time he's been asked that. Wait, you're not Big Mama, you're Martin Lawrence in a dress. I'll give Terrence Howard this. He's not in the movie long, but man, does he make an impression fast.
Scratch, scratch, scratch went the clawing at my door. I said, hoping it was only my imagination.
This was an R-rated thriller at some point. The last 10 minutes is by no means great, but it does have a lot of callbacks to classic farces like mistaken identities and people just missing each other, opening and closing doors, and oh well, a psychopath with a gun is running around. Oh, and Terrence Howard. I guess I'm a sucker for these setups, so it is a little fun to watch.
Big Mama?
Which one do I shoot? Just kidding, it's clearly both. They have a big fight, and just as Turner wins, the truth is revealed.
I was just doing my job.
So the lake and everything, that was just you doing your job, right?
No, that's me trying to get laid. She turns him away, but there's someone he knows won't turn him away. God.
I believe the good book says, if you don't know me, don't judge me.
That was Tupac.
Definitely Tupac.
There's a cute bit figuring out which quotes are from the Bible and which quotes are from rappers and which quotes are from both. And of course, Turner smooth talks his way back into Sherry and Trent's hearts.
But what I feel about you, that's real.
Well, forgive and instantly forget as his less than a minute speech wins everyone over. And they all live happily ever after. But seriously, when we're in bed, can you put the Big Mama outfit back on? What is wrong with this family? And that was Big Mama's House. It's awful. This film has been a punchline for years, and it's not hard to see why. There's not really much to get out of it. There's like 3 moments where I laughed. The actors are trying, even Lawrence, except when he's ironically in the Big Mama outfit. Then I don't know what he's doing. It's bad for the exact reasons you'd think it'd be bad. It's unfunny mugging for the camera and forced scenarios we've seen a million times with nothing new added. I know I'm not supposed to take it that seriously, but even by that low bar it sets, it's just not that funny or engaging. I said this movie was often used as a punchline, and thank God, because that's one of the few laughs you can actually get out of it. I'm a nostalgia guy, remember? Hey, wait a minute. Next month is March. You know what that means? Lord of the Rings mod!
You don't come up in a woman's house and leave with your shaboink boink.